So today I'm going to talk about becoming the main character of your own life. Have you ever watched a movie and felt completely drawn to the main character? Maybe it's the way they talk, or maybe it's the way they walk into a room fully confident in who they are, or the way they turn challenge into stepping stone for something greater. Have you ever thought, why can't I be like that? Why does my life not feel as interesting, as powerful? Well, let me tell you something. You are the main character of your own life. Yes. The problem is many of us don't realize it. We act as if we are just extras in someone else's story, waiting for something exciting to happen in our life. We wait for the perfect moment, for someone to tell we are special, for validation, for permission to live boldly. But what if I told you that the only thing standing between you and your main character energy is your own mindset? To be honest, there was a time when I based my confidence on whether someone noticed me, whether a boy had a crush on me, whether my presence was enough to turn heads. And then when I did not get that validation, I felt invisible. But then I asked myself, why am I making my self worth dependent on whether someone else sees me as valuable or not? I was waiting for someone to hand me the role of main character when in reality it was mine to claim all along. So I stopped. I stopped giving attention to people just for the sake of feeling validated. I stopped craving approval. And do you know what happened? I felt so much more free than I've ever felt in my life. When you stop looking for validation from others, start looking for it within yourself. That's when you realize that you don't need someone to notice you as a valuable person. You give yourself that attention and you give yourself that validation, and you don't seek from other people. The hardest part of becoming the main character is learning to move forward. There was a phase in my life where I felt everything: affection, love, anger, regret, betrayal. I deeply cared for someone, gave them my time, my thought, my energy, and then things changed and time changed. I discovered things that I did not know about myself, and suddenly I left with a story that no longer made sense. At first, I struggled to accept it. I held on to the memories, the what ifs that we all have, the regrets. But one day, I realized something really powerful. Our main character does not stay in chapter 5 when their life is meant to be a whole book. That's when I decided to let go, to make peace, and to focus on the next part of my journey rather than replaying the past, because honestly there is so much to life than just making someone center of your world. When you do that, you create space for better things in your life. So now let's talk about something fun: romanticizing your life. Think about your favorite movie character. Why do they stand out? It's not just because of how they look, it's because the way they move through life, the way they find beauty in small moments, the way they make even the simplest moments feel so much more special. And I started doing this with my own life. When I wake up in the morning, I don't just drag myself out of the bed. I take a moment to stretch, to feel the warmth of my blanket, and to set an intention for the day. And when I go out, I wear things that make me feel beautiful, like the mauve skirt I recently got. It's not about impressing anyone, it's about feeling like the best version of yourself. And when I write poetry, I just don't write. I pour my emotions, my thoughts, and my essence to it. And I'm sure there is something that you like to do, and you feel so much more like yourself when you do that. And if you don't, then just try to figure out, but do not stress yourself over that. And when you romanticize your life, you realize that your story is already so much more special than you think. You just need to see it that way. And here's the hard truth: Being the main character is not just looking confident or feeling good, it's about showing up. A main character is someone who is consistent, who puts in the work, even when no one is watching. And for me, this is like committing to my YouTube journey. I did not wait for the perfect time or the best equipment. I just started. And even though I don't have fancy editing, I still put my heart into my videos because it's my story and it's my voice. So speak up for yourself any way that you want to speak. You choose what you want to do, and I cannot tell you what you should do because I don't know you personally. I just know myself, I don't know you. So you figure out what you want to do in your life. I can give you some inspo, but I cannot tell you exactly what to do. You have to figure out that. And also, I am studying currently, and I have board exams next year. And also, I'm preparing for an entrance exam, and also I'm focusing on my personal growth journey. And it's not easy, but I remind myself that I am not a side character waiting for success to happen, and I'm creating my own success and build daily habits. I do Pilates, I journal a lot, I do meditation because I know that these small things shape the bigger picture in my life. And now, a main character is not just someone who looks put together. They are someone with so much depth, with wisdom, with a mind that questions, analyzes, and reflects. That's why I took on my February challenge, becoming a deep thinker and effective communicator, because I really need to work on my communication skills. Like, it's so much better than it was before, but yeah, I really need to put some effort onto it. Started analyzing characters in movies. I started noticing the way people express themselves, and I started questioning beauty standards, social pressures, and my own beliefs that has built onto my mind since the day I've born. And you know what? It made me so much more confident because when you understand that your words matter, your voice matters, you walk differently. You carry yourself with a sense of knowing. When you know that yes, you matter to this world. You're not just extra into this world. You have your own life and you are your main character. So act like the main character that you are. And there was a time when I questioned my own beauty. I compared my skin tone, my features, and my presence to others, which is so harsh and so much unlovable thing that I can do for myself. But then I realized my beauty is not mean to fit someone else's mind. My beauty is not a standard, it is meant to be mine. I learned to embrace my golden skin tone, to appreciate my natural features, to dress in a way that makes me feel good about myself. And that confidence, that's the main character energy that you already get when you truly love yourself, when you truly, understand yourself. So every main character has a journey, and it will not happen in a few days, or it will it will take time, it will take months, even it will take years. But it will happen when you actually put the efforts. And they start in a place of uncertainty, but through challenges they grow, they evolve, and they become unstoppable. So ask yourself this: if your life were a movie, would you be proud the way you are living it? Would you be happy with the way you wake up every single morning, the way you carry yourself, the way you respond to challenges? Because at the end of the day, you are the writer of your own story. You get to decide how it unfolds. So don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the perfect moment, perfect timing, because perfect time does not exist. Start now, start today, become the main character of your own life. And the world does not need extra. The world does not need in another extra. It needs you in your full, unapologetic, authentic power. So step into it and own it. Own yourself. And I'm not some very experienced person or anything, but I'm sharing what I know and what I'm doing in my life, and I'm sure you can learn something from it. And this is it for today, and I hope that you've learned something from this video. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. And do not forget to like this video. So yeah, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.